It is week 2 of Trophy Titans, and EA have this time given us a Frank Lampard objective. Now last week we covered Vedetta's Bergkamp objectives, and as you can see, throughout the last week I was playing squad battles and I have indeed done him. As an Arsenal fan, I had to do it, and I had in the back of my mind, we're going to get this card done. And EA are just going to give me his 94 rated. Luckily, I was wrong though, okay? So we're walking away with a 93. As an Arsenal fan, I'm a happy man. Now with Frank Lampard, the same thing. He has got a better card in packs as well. So you may want to wait maybe a few days to get started, just in case you do pack the 94. Although sure, the 94 will be significantly better. Obviously, you've just grinded 9 hours worth of squad battles or rivals for the 93, so it's a little bit awkward, if you will. But today, we're going to cover all of these objectives, go through these step by step. They look very similar with Bergkamp. The one thing I was kind of hoping was it was going to be at least 5 English players in your starting 11 instead of at least 6. That way, you could double up. If you've not done Bergkamp, you could get the Dutch and the English, but sadly, you cannot because it's at least 6 English players, and obviously 6 plus 6 is 12. It's only in the starting 11, therefore it's impossible to double up and do both Bergkamp and Lampard at the same time. But nonetheless, boys, let's get into it. So first of all, you've got score 3 goals using power shots with an English player in squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty or Rivals and FUT Champs. And the same thing as last time, you want to double up. The same thing with the Bergkamp objectives, that is, you want to double up with these. So whilst you don't go into a game first and just get the power shots and then go out and then get started on these 5 matches with at least 6 English players, you may as well get the 6 English players in your starting 11, and then you go into a Rivals Champs or semi-pro squad battles, whatever you want. We are going to go for semi-pro squad battles because that's the most easier and I feel like the most popular. We're going to base the video off that. But whilst you're playing these 5 matches, you'll want to get the power shots with an English player within those 5 matches. So it's going to be 5 games instead of doing this one and then doing the 5, which would be 6. So it'll save your game there. So 5 matches with at least 6 English players and obviously scoring the 3 power shots. If you're not sure on how to score a power shot, it is very, 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 very easy. If you guys played, was it FIFA 21? And I think I'm not sure if it was here last year, it might be last year, but basically a low driven shot used to be the 2 bumpers plus shoot. That is the new power shot, okay? And I do want to warn you, power shots are very sensitive and pretty tough, but if you are doing it on semi-pro difficulty in squad battles, and I will show you guys later on in the video how to play a poor team every time, you'll be fine. But holding down on both bumpers, R1 and L1 if you are on PlayStation, LB and RB on Xbox, and simply pressing shoot whilst aiming where you want to go, will perform power shot. So now after playing the first 5 with the English players in your squad, you will unlock the 86 Lampard. Now you can play 10 matches in squad battles on at least semi-pro, rivals or FUT Champs with at least 6 English players, including 86 Trophy Titans Lampard, including means that you need Lampard and at least 5 others, right? So he's included in it. You do not need him and 6 others. You just need him and 5 other Englishmen in your starting 11. You have to score and assist using 86 overall Trophy Titans Lampard in 10 separate matches, and you have to win 15. Now with this one as well, you're doubling up on all 3 of them. Whilst you're trying to win 15 with at least 6 English players, including 86 Trophy Titans, you'll also be trying to score and assist using the 86 Lampard in 10 separate matches, and obviously if you're doing the matches, you'll be playing them anyway. So you are once again doubling up. This will take you 15 games to do all of these ones, because within the 15 games here, you want to be getting the goal and assist with Lampard, etc. You then unlock the 90 rated Lampard, where you've got to play 12 matches with at least 6 English players, and obviously the 90 overall Trophy Titans. You have to score and assist in 20 separate matches, and you just have to win 15. Once again, tripling up. Within these 20 matches that you'll be scoring and assisting with the 90 Lampard, you'll also be trying to win 15 out of those 20 matches, which on squad battles is expected, and as well the play 12 matches you'll also get done. So similar to Bergkamp, let's count up how much games this will take you. So once again, you can double up these ones. So it's going to be 5 matches within the 5 matches, getting the power shot goals. There's 5 matches, and then here we have got 15. So that's going to be 20. Yeah, it is going to be 20, mate. I double think myself here, mate. I shouldn't have left school. So yeah, it's going to be 20 here, right? Because within the 15, once again, you'll be getting the goals and assists within those 15 matches. So that's 20. Then here we've got play 12, and we've got 20 here. So it's going to be 40 matches again, all right? 40 matches at the absolute minimum it is going to take you. Right, so we'll start off with a quote-unquote squad builder, and this is a very easy one, lads. Now, essentially all it is you just need at least 6 English players. Maybe you're lucky enough and your main team already has got the English players. If not, then you simply may just want to make a new squad so it doesn't interfere with your main team, because if you like switch out your main team and get English players in there, then you want to go into a game like a FUT Champs game, you'll have to switch all the English players out with your main boys. So if you want, you can simply create a new squad and just call it whatever you want and just have like a blank canvas, if you will. Choose a formation you're comfortable with, but it is going to be very easy games, so we will just go with a 4-4-2. First of all, you just want to search your club for English players. You need at least 6, alright? Now obviously when you unlock Lampard, you just need Lampard and 5 others. I'm going to choose Gomez, I'm going to choose Sol Campbell, I'm going to choose Calvin Phillips, I'm going to choose Bino Gittins, OC Tutu, and you'll go for the star boy himself, and we'll choose Bukayo Saka. We'll put these guys into their respective positions, and we are good to go. We may have to play a few of them off chem, but it really doesn't matter. If you guys do not have great English players in your club, trust me when I say this, if you're doing this on squad battles, you're going to fly through it. In fact, I'm going to throw Gomez up top because we do need some power shots with an English guy, so we'll throw him up top to get into some better positions. The rest of the team, you can just fill out. Obviously, when you get Lampard, you could simply replace like your centre mid with him, because then remember you just need 6 English, Lampard and 5 others. So just give the best English players in your club. Now, as I said, if you do not have great English players, if you buy some gold rares on the market for 700, 1,000 coins, like a Callum Wilson, a gold rare sucker, a John Stones gold rare, lads, once again, if you're doing it in squad battles like I recommend, then it's fine, because we are going to be winning each game by hopefully at least 5 or 6 goals, regardless of the players that you've got on your team. If you do opt to do this in FUT Champs or Rivals, the only tip I've got for you is to go into the game with the 6 English players starting, and you can use up to 5 subs every single game. So that's my only tip for you guys that want to grind it online, is to make use of your 5 super subs. That way you're really only affecting 1 player in your lineup. Obviously, lots of them will have no chem, because subbing on 5 players, all subs start on 0 chem. But still, that is the way to do it. But once again, back on course of the video, we are focusing on the squad battles for today. So after you have got your English players, your 6 English players or 5 English players along with Lampard, depending what point of the objective you're up to, you want to head on over to the squad battles tab. And as you can see, this year I was getting rid of a red card, but this year was a poor team, so we played it and we absolutely obliterated them. But as you can see, we get given 4 teams every single refresh, right? Now, usually we get 2, sometimes maybe 3 pretty tough teams, but then also within every selection, we often get a really poor team. In today's selection, this was the worst team possible, so we went ahead, we played down semi-pro, and we won 10-2. Now, I will circle it, and as you can see on the screen, you can update your opponents by pressing square on the PlayStation, or X if you are on Xbox, and it will refresh them. A 64 rated with 2 chem, an 81 with 0 chem we could obliterate. We got the higher rated ones here, but an 81 rated with 0 chemistry on semi-pro, we could obliterate this. I've got McGinn in goal, a goalkeeper at centre back, I've got Mullen at left back, a goalkeeper at left mid, semi-pro difficulty, and easy. We could win 5-6-0 if you're even average at the game. You'll be able to get that. And then obviously you've got the 64 rated with 2 chem. We could obliterate that. We will select semi-pro. Once again, we will go absolutely ham. Semi-pro, play the worst team, repeat. Now obviously that update opponents option is no longer there, but that will appear every 10 to 15 minutes, which conveniently enough is how long a game of FIFA is. So by the time you're finished playing a game of FIFA, or the worst team in that squad battle selection, by the time you load back out, you'll have the option to update opponents again. So it's a constant cycle of playing the worst team, update opponents, play the worst team, update opponents. That way, if you were to play higher rated teams that may be a little bit more tough, albeit on semi-pro, you may have to concentrate a little bit more. And what I did with the Burkamp was I simply just watched 9 hours, 8 hours worth of Netflix, and I just had it on semi-pro, and sometimes I just put the controller down for the first half, went and did something, right, and then I came back, played the second half, and just got the goals I needed, and we were good. Because if I actually tried, I'll probably win each game 20-0, 21-0. You can literally score 5 goals, go AFK, make sure to unpause it at halftime though, or else it will stay on the halftime screen. Chuck a Netflix film on, maybe a good time to plug my Twitch. If you do want to jump on over to my Twitch, we stream like 4 or 5 days a week for like 3-4 hours a day at 9 AM or 10 AM UK time, so maybe I could be some nice entertainment. But it's not a quick way per se, but it is definitely the easiest and most efficient way. And as you can see, and you may have noticed before we refreshed it, it said that I claimed 0 points from that game. If you are wondering why, it's because I've already used all 10 of my refreshes, and as circled, as you can see, I went over my 40 match limit, which means that I still count towards the objectives, right? It just means if you go over that match limit, you no longer get points for your squad battles rank. As I said, it will still count towards your objectives, no worries, so you can do this unlimited amount of times. Now, as for the recap, this is going to be pretty easy, okay, because we've kind of already gone through this, but just a bit of a speed run. To score 3 goals using power shots, you want to double up, and you want to get those within the 5 matches you play with at least 6 English players. Once again, searching your club. If not, you may have to buy some off the market. You'll then unlock the 86 rated Lampard, who you want to use in your squad, and you want to use him for 15 games, winning 15 of those on at least semi-pro squad battles or rivals or FUT champs. And whilst in those 15 matches, you'll want to score and assist with him in 10 of those, and you'll want to just play the 10 matches, which you'll get done naturally anyway. You will then unlock the 90 rated, which same thing, you want to get in your starting lineup along with 5 other English players, once again including Trophy Titans Lampard, so 5 English and Lampard, 6 altogether. Then that will be the play 12 matches on at least semi-pro rivals FUT champs with at least 6 English players, right? The play 12 matches, the score and assist in 20 separate matches, and you want to be getting the goals and assists within those 20 matches. Whilst you're at it, you'll be getting the 15 wins, and you'll be playing the 12 matches. All up, it will take you 40 matches, and if it's roughly, let's say 6 minutes a half, which is the exact time, that's 12 minutes, but that's not including loading into a game, the cutscenes, maybe a few minutes added time on the end of the half. So just round it up to 15 minutes a game. 15 times 40 is 600. That's going to be 10 hours, okay? 10 hours this is going to take you. As I said, start a Netflix film, watch a Twitch stream, and that time, I say will go by like quickly. That's a lie, it doesn't, because it did take quite a while to do boot camp, but you do get a pretty nice card, especially if you're a Chelsea fan. Chuck a shadow on him, he's a pretty damn good card, alright? Agility and balance is lacking a little bit, but let me know, will you guys be completing? And if you are, happy grinding. It's been your boy Davis, until next time, peace out.